So I'm wondering what the Twitch stream's actually going to pick up. All right, good. That's exactly what I want. And if I click over here. Ah, perfect. All right. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So we got a fast timer tournament starting right now. This is like a crazy format. Fast timer, best of 3, single elimination. This thing is going to be over in like an hour and a half at the latest. 16 players. Let's see. Playing a person I've never seen before. Nestoria. Okay. So if I lose this, then, you know, no problem. I'll just stream the rest of the tournament. So let's see, who am I going to play today? Person I've never played before. Let's give Mito a shot. Let's get a little bit of music. See how loud that gets. Anybody watching the stream, Carpe, let me know if this is these levels are good. Either whisper me in there or say it on Twitch chat for me, please. Thank you very much. Let's get going. Oh, Persephone. I was gonna lead sets. This is bad. Alright. Alright. New-ish Persephone player. Let's just block. A lot of times I like to put like a queen on the table turn 1 just to get something of value in the discard pile. But throw is like the really high value. I shouldn't do this because I have nothing to recur, so therefore maybe I should play. So I'll just play obvious moves here. Yeah, I'm so used to the medium timer, double blind, all that stuff that I just didn't bother. That's probably a bad play. I probably should have led the J. J's my good like anti-mix-up normal thing because you run into Rising Pleasure when you play this card. Yeah, but now I have something to recur on block. Let's try and keep the throw dodge single ace mix-up away. That's like a big part of what Jack does for Midori in this matchup. Wow, okay. Alright, get my queen back. I'm actually gonna block one more time, try and get my J back as well. This has kind of gone better than expected. Because I have the 5, this is risky getting rid of my throws, but now I have the really hardcore J confirm into ace-ace. Okay, and Raw King too. Slow value. A lot of blocks from this purse, I like it. I like it. A lot of Persephone players don't like to... I mean, he's obviously the read is on. You can't dodge that. She'd love to dodge that, but she can't. Let's hope I don't get hit by OIK. Another Rising Pleasure. It's better to lose the J than the Queen, though. Okay. This might just be a dodge into a block right here, but I get some high value if I've dodged the OIK. There it is. Typically, I have aces, but I don't always need to play the king off the dodge follow-up because, for one, that could be a joker. And secondly, I now have no kings to pressure in dragon form, so I almost need to Dragon Buster here to push a throw out, right? Like, if Perth just blocks, that's, you know, good for her because I have to lead this now. But if I had just played my 5-throw, yeah, and I get tossed. If I had just played my 5-throw, I'd still have the king to pressure with, and I might have played it that turn. And overall got more damage out of the exchange. So I should have just got brave and played the ace-ace. Now we're in mix-up hell. Just try and stop the mix-up. Okay, alright. Don't want mind control right now. Yeah, sneaking 5-throw. Let's turtle a little bit more. Alright, can glimpse that Q now. Powering up the 10s instead of denying my draws. That's interesting. Alright, I have 2 queens. This might run right into an OIK, but at least I'll have another... Yeah, I mean, I know. This happened to me yesterday, didn't it? Let's see if she can retrieve 1 ace and... or a queen. Yeah, it's this queen. Man, where are my jokers? Actually, this is bad. I don't want to do this. I have to be able to power up in case I get some stuff on the table. I don't like this either. Alright, let's see here. He's got every reason to throw here. These both lose to a YK. If I get mixed up, I die, but I don't know if he's going to represent mix-up normal here. Alright. Rising Pleasure, so that's... I'd rather have my queen. Okay, something. It's not enough to bring me back in, but... yeah, I just gotta shoot for it. Alright, it's not looking good, Carpe, not looking good. So do I dodge for the rest of the game? There's that 4th Q. Unfortunately for me, I do not have a king. Sometimes you just gotta play reckless. Your back's to the wall here. Ah, and he blocks the mix-up. That was going to be a huge combat win. That would have been 18 damage, put him at 14, gave me an ace. I could power up my 10s for it. I get normal draw, but I'm out of dragon form now. Oh, and I draw a J. That's really good. And he may do as told this. So maybe I should have played dragon form first. That was actually a misplay. I should have dragon. Oh, okay, I'm alright. And let's just hit him as hard as I can. So now we're in that similar situation, only I cannot win off of dodge unless I just miraculously top deck a king. I'll have this now. So let's do this. Let's dragon form, and then we're just gonna normal throw out. This will be my last hurrah here, because now he's got to be afraid of lots of things. And this may just work, but I think this is my last chance. I could spam dodges here. Yes, very good, very good. Would have gotten me killed. So let's just hope he doesn't have a hidden joker somewhere. Alright, it's game one. Alright, so now we're changing it up to fast timer. Alright, let's do it. Let's see how Turbo Purse plays. It might be a little bit different. Let's do the same thing as last time. Let's try to not get hit by a turn 1 queen or 2 poke. Because I gotta build before other things become a problem. Like before this becomes an issue. So there goes ace queen. I have a pair of 5s, so I should be safe. So my goal here, I cannot block, because if I successfully block, then bad things happen to me, right? So let's just get a queen out on the table now. Then I can preserve the queen that I'm about to not lose by pairing up these 5s. And if I didn't get that combat win in the first turn, this would be a very, very expensive play. And this is going to hurt him a great deal, and I will take the 10 if he has the counter for it. No counter, timer ran out. Power up 5s, grab from the deck. Make absolutely sure it's from the deck too. And that's going to put the 10, the queen, and the ace, like 3 super important cards in this matchup, back in my deck. And let's continue. I think it was a heart that I played last time. Okay, so he has a yeah, he can recur the 10. I should have paid attention, but that's fast timer. Now he's going to BYS again. Hopefully he doesn't get good cards this time. BYS can actually be good for the opponent sometimes. If I mill through, I grabbed a 2 for mix-up opportunities. Well, little does he know that I don't actually have an even normal. So I'm going to see if he's going to go with the cheeky, just raw throw, okay. I don't like to counter throw on the way up from purse. Like, it's risky. Like the 5 poke, I was more likely to play than a throw. But I'm up because he did not take the knockdown. Now purse can't actually do a dodge throw mix up against Midori, which is lucky, but that does not by any means mean that this fight is not really, really hard for Midori. It's very difficult for me to get my, it's my last block. This is kind of risky. Maybe I should have just dodged. It's really difficult to get good hands with Midori to begin with against any character, and when Persephone's job is to literally dismantle your hand, it's becomes even harder to build. I don't know how beneficial Dragon Form is going to be to me this game, so let's just run the K out of my hand now. I might need this normal throw. J is my wake-up option. I like that a lot. Anything else I would play would lose to on your knees anyway, so I would kind of prefer being getting my J outsped by on your knees than ace-ace or a queen or something to that effect. So this anything slower than 2.4 might as well be 11.0 in this matchup. Let's see here. There's possibility of counter throw. I don't want to get hit by let's just J. Even though it's not a 7 poke would have got blocked. That's alright. The timer kind of spooked me a bit. But I didn't want to get counter thrown, and the bad part is if I play the 7 attack and I run into a raw MC, that could be bad. My hand isn't very exploitable for Mistress's Command though, so let's play to not get hit by Mistress's Command while I'm holding this Joker. And don't want to Gold Burst because for some reason Purse is dodging a lot. Alright, I got another J to save me when I get knocked down, so I'm kind of gonna go to Block City for a while. Block is as much as Purse is gonna allow me to block. Preserve the pair. I'm gonna toss the 8 block even though it's more known information. And he's just tossing cards away. I wonder why the dodge. Yeah, now I can get 2 aces off that. Maybe I'm playing cards too quickly. It's making it obvious that I'm repeat blocking. Maybe not. So this one I'm going to stutter step a little bit. I'll wait till he plays and then block again. So it's amazing how timing can sometimes be a factor. Now I have a pretty juicy hand size. Nothing too exploitable with Mistresses though, and I have a 10 now and the 7-8, so let's run that. Wow, this guy tenaciously blocking. J strong because it beats throw, beats normal attack, beats Mistress's Command attempt, beats dodge. Ooh. Value traps that I did not intend with the J. Wow, he's playing the same game as I am. I'm literally just playing not to get hit by Mistresses. I would love to power up for an ace and then 8 poke here for the win. I think that's actually a thing that could happen and could work. But not yet. Oh, aces. Didn't have to power up. I'll dodge that OIK, it's coming my way. Yeah, called it. 26 cards in deck, I'm gonna normal throw, because this is gonna put him at 20 if he doesn't have the Joker. And so now raw ace-ace will win. So I can either dodge ace-ace, I can poke ace-ace, which is insane, but there's no way for me to win on a throw. So it's possible that he blocks here just to be safe, but with another OIK in hand. And I'm not in Dragon Form, so I don't really worry too much about getting thrown here, but I have really incredibly high value on dodging, and he'd love to just OIK up. Yeah, my 7 poke would have won. That's alright. But like I said, he knows I can't win off of off throw, so he might just be incentivized to block for a little bit. Damn. Let's bluff, because I don't want to get hit harder. Even though he's going to take the knockdown regardless, I still would rather just make sure that I'm just on the floor. Queen, alright. Oh, I got my cross-up protection, look at that. And this is hit confirmed to GG if he doesn't have the aces. I'll gladly take 10. This card, like, a lot of people give Jay crap for not being that good. In this matchup, it's really good. It's just certain. Ouch! Alright, I'm gonna get my aces back. If you know what? I don't even need them. He's at 11. And I draw K, so. Dodge is now lethal. One thing I do have to worry about still is getting hit by MC, and I'm out of dodges. I don't have any anti-MC plays that I can reliably do except for Gold Burst. Let's block. Yeah. Yeah, I really just don't want to get hit by MC or OYK right now. And after getting knocked down, Gold Burst is a viable wake-up tool. If I had face down, he wouldn't have played OYK. So it wasn't really necessary for me to joker that. Ooh, okay, I'll wait, and then I'll Gold Burst up. Dodge, what? That doesn't even make sense. Why would you do that? Who does that? I'm fucked now. Or he doesn't follow up at all because of fast timer. I think timer's taking over right now. Uh-oh. Alright, K throw, consequences be damned. Guess I didn't get punished for getting my Gold Burst dodged. Alright, let's do it this way. Let's power up for 1 from there. Do this, and now I have the 2-way. And I can still block though. Just really want to draw a dodge. Too safe not to do that, so let's grab a dodge. Oh, I top deck 1 too. I'm still gonna play the 10 though, because if he just like blocks or something, I want this other one to be hidden. Even though this is a worse value thing. If I play the 9 dodge and he blocks, he knows I got another one. So there's the OYK. And maybe he has another joker, but I can't risk the timing on this. I gotta just shoot it. Game. Oh wow. Card back. I'll open that card back for you all. Okay. Persephone. It's painful. Okay. DRND. Let me get that card pack open for you guys first. Let's pray for the Midori gold. That's literally all that I'm looking for now. I'm 8. It's worth some dust. Oops, I put the spectator on. There we go. Fast timer this time, not like a dum-dum. And we'll just wait. So I assume that he wants to, oh, Carpe, yeah, dude. Southpaw plays Ven a lot, actually. He plays him as an anti-Zane counter pick. I've actually seen Southpaw Hair play him against Razik in, like, you know, when his back's to the wall. As a pseudo counter pick to Zane, and I think there's some controversy over whether or not he's good against Geiger, so. Yeah, he does. He definitely has a pocket Ven. Alright, next match starting right now, round 2. Midori Troc, I love this fight. I talk a lot of crap about how easy it is for Midori, so let's see if I can put up or shut up here. Try and block face card on turn 1 or go roar and block. But I play a very poke oriented game to beat that. And I had the 5, I was holding it, but that's okay. I'll lose my first block. I'm not knocked down. Now, nice thing about... Oh, I got another one. Oh, that was a misclick. Oh, fast timer. Fast timer nerves. Got some cat hair on my mouse here. All right, this might cost me the match because now I had glimpse for 2, and I expect to run into J or Q now. Yeah, I get cat hair on my mouse, on my optical all the time because my cat likes to lay between my keyboard and my monitor and roll on her back and press buttons while I'm playing games and stuff, and it's adorable but annoying, but as a result my mouse pad is always covered in cat hair. Alright, well I could have prevented getting hit by 1 king. Let's see how this block... At some point I gotta represent the poke game because I don't have the attacks to outspeed Troc's game here. So let's do it now. What's really cheeky is that Troc can play 4 attack to preserve this play because I don't want to lead 4 attack because it might just lose to the king, and that's really sad. That's a lot of jacks. Good lord. Alright, let's get one of these guys played. Now the reason why I like this matchup so much is that Midori's Queen, and I really wish I had that other 10 now. Midori's Queen trumps the entire Troc deck. It is the only deck in the entire game that doesn't have an actual way to deal with it. And tie game. And you get things like this happening to Troc. Like Dragon Form is just so devastating to him. And there we go. And Troc literally must play a block to mitigate this. Block or Gold Burst is the only way he has of dealing with getting hit by queens. Like he literally must block. So he doesn't get to play a Beast Unleashed mix-up on me, or he can't play any kind of offensive mix-up. He pushes buttons, the queen just eats him. So I preserve these for the late game and make sure that I have enough, I get him into critical range, and then I can spam DQ. And if he's not willing to to adjust to that range and start blocking in the late game, then he can't win because he just gets blown up for like 30 twice and then loses. So there's that cheeky 4 attack trying to beat my 5 attack attempts. What I really need is kings right now. But because I don't have kings, 2 throw is actually kind of a viable play. Because you really got to play your fast ones against Troc. I doubt I'm going to get any more big J plays, so let's just get the damage out there. I have this 8 to back the queen up, but I don't want to lose my blocks right now. Plus, one thing to consider too when you're looking at cards to pump with Midori is like, I've already played Jacks, so I should keep playing Jacks, because this situation, if I were to play that 8, I'd now lose that as a power-up option. Was that 4 a trap? Like, does he have a king and he wants to... Oh, there we go. If only I powered up that for the aces now. Troc at 40. 3 throw is really risky, but I think it's the right play here. He's desperately trying to keep throws out, so he might just eventually give up and block that. And again, I'm going to preserve. Let's see, 14 leaves him at 26. Yeah, that's not enough to kill with the queen anyway. If it puts you to 22, then that's the combo that you really want to do. Let's throw one more time. I have a good life lead here. If I get hit by a good move or something, that's fine. 35. Ooh, this is actually... I'll save my J. I'll DQ now. Ah, no. Because the J can go to AA, which I'm going to power up for. He may have the Joker for that, though. And I finally have a king, so let's just go Dragon Form. King is super devastating to poor Troc. Because he's got to play pokes to keep it out if he doesn't have face cards left. He probably does, though. Let's get rid of this other. I don't need this card. If I get hit by Eagle Totem, oh well. Yeah, full rush. Frustrating. Alright. Yep, see, this is my trump here. He has to block this, and he probably wants to do something offensive now. I would have dodged if I hadn't drawn this Q, but let's just get the Q shot. Even though it's not going to get the kill, it now at least makes dodge K viable as an ender, or it just kills if I hit it and I don't got to spend my aces. Maybe I'll bait a Joker off this too. Or at least a card. No. Alright, so now I have lethal. Oh, that is so unfortunate for him. Block or you die. Yeah, it was definitely not the plan to play DQ. But there they were. Sometimes it happens. Vendetta. Okay. This is a slog of a battle, though. I'm curious if I should counterpick to Grave if I lose this. Let's start with an anti-2 play right now. And I'll save my dodge. What's funky about this matchup is glimpsing kind of baits acrobatics, and there's lots of little tricks you can do on the Vendetta side of things to prevent Midori from being in his comfort zone. Like, one of the big things is that when Midori goes Dragon Form and you have acrobatics, you can kind of just throw as Vendetta. Because if he plays a Q, then you acrobatics it, and that's one big tool that's out of his hand now. If I Dragon Buster or dodge, you know, I get thrown. It's kind of like saying, okay, Midori, you better throw, or else you're gonna lose Dragon Form if you don't throw. And if you do throw, and I throw into that, then I'll just acro out, and then we're still good. Yeah, casuals, we played this matchup. Okay, let's I got 2 10s. Let's bait out one of the acros now. I don't know why he's pressing J in neutral Animus. It's kind of one of those ender-only plays, isn't it? So there, see what's funny is I could have just played the 10. I could have got my 10 damage without having to force the acro. So that's bad. One thing that Midori does have, though, is a checkmate on Dragon Jack in this situation. Like, Vendetta must block or get hit with Dragon J. Because it even beats Surgical Strike on an acro turn. And that's really frustrating. Wow. This is going to be a good Dragon Form. Because he's already spent 1 acro. If he decides to try to poke out my king throws, then I'm going to get all my queens back. And there's probably no way he's going to win that. I think after this turn, I'm just going to immediately go dragon and then see what happens. And I'm going to glimpse. Like, you better have stuff if you're willing to play those 3 pokes like that. Yeah. Okay, so tremendous life lead now. This is where I just go block city, and if Vendetta can't really pressure me with his hand size, and having played 1J already, which me and Animus both agree that that's kind of something that you need to be protecting. Very good throw, I like it. Beautiful. So yeah, like I said, that's a value play, but regular throws would have been no go. That makes me happy to see that. Alright, so now this is kind of funny because dodge is out of his range. If he knows that. Hopefully he doesn't dodge this. Because dodge is out of his range, I can just Gold Burst up, even though I don't have reversals. And I don't expect him to acro those things. There goes the king. Let's try to get a 20 on this. Just immediately dodge into ace-ace. And then I can actually power up these kings for more ace-ace. Like, the kings aren't that crucial to the game plan, and if I don't draw any more 2s, then they're not that useful. I don't want to get jokered. He's been representing these really, really high pokes. So let's do this. Just hope I'm not wrong here. Ace-ace would have been better. Like I said, I could recur it anyway. That's an interesting wake-up option. Like, I like to play my J against Knockdown Vendetta. Alright, well, I'm not KD, so this actually, if I block now, that's kind of obvious. I should probably just... No, let's do the other thing. Let's do the same thing. Like, Dragon Buster is now lethal, and he's going to be kind of afraid to attack, but that doesn't necessarily mean he'll throw. Let's just try it. Let's see if he gets cheeky again. Nah, alright. DQs for days. And another Dragon Form. So I'm just gonna block forever. Try and get as much good stuff as I can, because even if I get thrown out, then I'll be able to re-enter DF and continue pressuring. I think after this, maybe I will get another Q, but at some point I might need to just draw a dodge. Yeah, now. If he doesn't have acro, he loses. It's like, maybe I should just K? I don't know. And now he has to Dragon. Like, Dragon Queen just wins here. It just wins combat. So I might as well just stay safe and play one. That would be 2 acrobatics and discard. So I don't know if he realizes how slow that is. Or how slow all of his options are. They just lose to Dragon J. Dragon J would have been, like, nicer to have. Okay. Alright, I got everything I need now. Let's just raw K. I got a 2 and a hidden 10, so... Oh! That's so brave. Maybe he does have another... Hit my K buttons until I can't. Oh my goodness, this guy is disrespecting that queen. Wonder if he even remembers I have it. Interesting play here. Even though I could Dragon Queen right through whatever he's going to do, there's also a possibility that he's going to Gold Burst, or yeah, that would have just won the game. But like I said, I got the hidden DQ, and I'll just play it on Wake Up. Or the hidden 10, rather. But what I was going to say was, I don't want to get hit by acrobatics, so I can dodge into the queen, and he's like less likely to deal with it if he doesn't think I have another way to finish him off. But I should have just played the YOLO Q 3 times in a row. Would have been totally fine. And let's just hope he doesn't have another acro. If he does, his hand size is just shattered. I don't see how he wins this. Yeah, dodging was really not playable. Grab some water real quick. Let's wait for the brackets to update. Koro and Hartley. Oh, that's bad. Let's go spy on that match. Alright, it's game 2. I'll be off the mic for just a second. I'm gonna grab some water. Alright, I'm back. Let me start the room. Let's see. Midori's he's a bad pick against that kid's whole range. He plays Onimaru, Rook, and a little DeGray. So, like, do I play Mr. Green? Deluxe says yes. Deluxe says always play my main, I think. Alright, Koro gonna take a break. Alright, what do you guys think? I mean, this isn't bad either. Now, Deluxe has always encouraged me to play Midori, even though he's been playing a lot of Geiger lately. Maybe Master Blaster wants me to play some Midori in disadvantaged matchups, just to see how I approach it. Right. If I'm gonna counter pick, then I might as well just play Midori first round, see if I get counter picked by Onimaru, and then I can play like Setsuki or something. But the best situation probably is just to steal a game with Midori or go 2-0. Yeah. My ARG is so trash. I am so not a brave Argagarg. Crystal Wings has a much better Argagarg than I do. But yeah, like see, I think we're gonna see Onimaru first. That's my guess. But I can win that fight. I have won that fight. It's not that bad. Whoa. Nobody who's playing me, please watch. You can see my hands and it's like 10-second delay, so. It's okay. I don't care if I die. DeGray, oh my god. Alright. I've played Mercy's DeGray a billion times, and it's so hard to get a read on DeGray players. Dragon Form is garbage. So depressing. It's like, does he have anything? Yeah, see? Always, right? What the fuck? Oh my god. DeGray, you drive me nuts. So now to protect his hand, he can literally do anything against me. Like, he could raw Pile Bunker here, that's fine, that's a good play. Another 7. Just a 2 poke. Okay, good. Kings always feel like a liability. They're like this pipe dream that when I get to Dragon Form, I might dodge into some, and then no, it just doesn't happen. Ugh. I think he's like guaranteed to block here. Block or throw. 2 kings in discard. Oh, okay. I guess he's trying to undercut the queue. No, actually... How do I cancel that? Can I? I guess not. Whatever. Just now have a dodge follow-up. Or, I pressure him to push buttons now. But going for Buster is never really a viable tactic, I don't think, against a gray. Ooh, I'm glad I did not. Of course, Legion. I'll always take requests. Let's do this, because I actually have Jay into ace-ace if he tries to 7 me. And I really like that. Even if he does like a rhetoric right now, I can still do... Ouch. 11 damage. Three aces. I don't have dodges. Yeah, wow. Wow. Just hope it's not a 7. Oh my god. Now I have so little to fight back with, off of like throw pressure and such. I just hope he ace dodges. If I didn't draw that king, I would have played a normal throw to throw out of Dragon Form. And I probably will still do it here. Oh, Jay. Ah, Jay's not good. Beats the 7, loses to most things that he might do. And loses like game-breakingly hard to ace dodge, which he was not willing to play. Initial game plan of 3 throw would have been totally good. But I'm running out of like cards with which to actually deal damage to this guy. So I'm gonna do a 6 block. Hope to recur something or just to build, and then I have for wake up. Say I do get thrown. And I don't die immediately, which actually can't happen because of his hand size. I have 2 and then wake up Jay. But he's at half of his health. I've spent a great deal of stuff. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. And without being able to convert most of it, he can kind of ace dodge until I decide to push buttons. And without kings, like he sees that I have no kings, he's almost perfectly safe until I voluntarily decide I want to leave Dragon Form. And I have a Joker, so I can comfortably play a J. No juicy combo to follow up though, but I'll still ride the 8. 28. Alright guys, don't hate me for this one. Hope I don't get Final Arbiter in the mouth. Yup! Unfortunate. Okay, so 2 at this point is just a desperate statement that I'm going to block, so I need to value trap that at some point. To, wow. That's all 4. So, like, I need to play the 2, and then 5 poke. As awkward as this is. The absolute garbage if I draw into like the 4th ace. Oh no. That's a thing. Okay, I gotta go for it. I gotta do this. I just gotta go for Dragon Q. And then Joker the follow-up. It's so obvious, and it's my only real way out. So, yeah, it's stupid, but what else could I do against that? If he doesn't follow up, that's what sucks. And he did not throw, which is notable. Oh, come on, give me a pair. Oh no. Have lethal, play lethal? Oh I hate that DeGray can just... Yeah, I can't die to throw, so I'm just gonna, you know, just dodge forever. Oh my god. DeGray losses depress me every time. Every time. They always make me sad. Like, never happy about that matchup. Just drives me completely nuts. And yeah, Deluxe is right. I feel much more comfortable with this matchup here. Yeah, starting that game getting 7 thrown. Oh my god. 7 thrown into ace-ace? Come on, really? That's how that game started? This matchup just kind of how willing his sets to throw. I think I actually can dump here with this play, which is the 5x style. This bizarre pass thingy. That probably shouldn't be legal, but yeah, whatever. That's the ruling. Oh, this is trash. Okay. The proper way is this. Mix up normal, not too bad either. is the only way to dump outside of dodge. Yeah, I was gonna play a 3 attack either way. Oh my god. The gray. Yeah, no ace deluxe. Single ace is, I don't find that useful. I really need 2 to make it go. It's definitely not going well. Should have stayed Midori. Shush you! You know damn well that matchup sucks. No matter how close it was. However, if I had actually drawn the 4th ace or drawn a pair at all, some way to power up for the 4th one, then I would have actually maybe had a chance last game. Because there are times when I did want to just raw buster the dodge, and because he knew that I didn't have kings, that he was kind of safe to dodge. It was just the threat of the final the final ace that would have killed him. Oh my goodness. That 50-50. It's like ace dodge and die or 7 throw and die. So I didn't have a way out of it without a 10. Alright, well I'm thinking of throwing here, but I also don't want to just get hit by a K or a poke, so even with this hand size of 3, let's just ninpo. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Four, 7, 6. 24, I need throw. I don't have 2 aces. This is horrible. This might. I thought I had 2 aces. This might actually not work out. King, good read. The combo is just this. It's not that great. 10. Now I do an actual KQ7. And I have a gold burst. Or rather a joker. Let's queen it. Bravely throw. Okay. Alright, still alive. Onimaru, I don't hate this at all. So you play it a really different way. Ouch. But sometimes you need that stuff to hit. I don't have a good dumpy hand. I fear he may dodge here. But I still want to dodge. He blocked. Thought about throwing. Okay, let's do this then. Now that I have the protection from the big 20. Here's the real damage anyway. Complicated. Make sure you don't pump your ace. I don't like holding on to jokers though. I'd rather like get rid of this thing as soon as possible. So all that really means is I have to play something that is just... Ooh, jeez. This guy. I don't think he's quite representing Final Authority just yet. That hitting actually hurt my hand. So I gotta do like this stuff. Now I'm stuck with this. So if whatever attack I draw, if I draw an attack, I'm just gonna play it. Like no joke, just... Maybe I just dodge. Uh-oh. And I'm gonna play this. Just because I want to get rid of it, and he might have the other J. He knows I'm gonna play it, yeah, he knows I'm gonna play something. And yeah, I don't have Speed of the Fox this turn, but I think it's a little bit better than taking 35 on one combat loss. My only way out of this hand. Sometimes you just gotta play value. It's okay to play value with sets when she just has the best tools. It's gonna hurt. His hand size though. This could be a big liability. I'm gonna call him out because I have aces in discard. I'm gonna play a 10 throw and get wrecked. I'll do it again. Okay, okay. It's 2 times I should have dodged. If I get 10 thrown, he deserves to win. Cause that would be awesome. He went for it that time. can't, oops. I can't tricks loop him, but I can AA loop him. So this is a queen AA mix. Don't draw a throw, but that's not what I wanted anyway. I want dodges. This actually seems really bad. And it's part of why I don't particularly enjoy playing the QAA mix-up. I like to have an actual throw in my hand. But I kind of need a threat in Q. I didn't have a 7 to do the loop anyway. That's an important thing to not get hit by. I think I just do that. Man. That's the worst that could happen. This is really nice. And now, one combat away. 2 jokers are gone. He has 2 10s left in his deck, so 10 throw is the only thing I fear. But I have a joker, so let's just dodge. Let's try to dodge that final authority attempt. Or is this just as good? Like if the throw hits... No, let's dodge. Yeah, damn it, okay. Shuriken. Game. That was a nail biter. So, thanks to Lux for trying to make me play a character that wasn't gonna win. Yeah, the Joker insurance really helped out at the end there. Alright, so where are we at now? Grand Final! Which I did not expect to be. I just popped into this thing because I was going to cast it. So either I get to play against my Yomi hero, Malorian Thug, or my Yomi nemesis, Enemies. He's taking a heel turn and playing DeGray now. That DeGray match just... Yeah, it sucks because I keep on playing Midori versus DeGray because I know that I can win that fight. It's just DeGray has way too many trump cards in that matchup that just all the things that Midori likes to do, DeGray just has an answer to, but specifically to what Midori does. It's like, what makes Midori cool? Well, having really fast throws. Having throws that are faster than yours. Oh, by the way, I have this thing that makes your throws not faster than mine. Well, that's cool. How about Midori can dodge, or his dragon attacks can't be dodged? It's like, well, I have a thing that, you know, dodges those and then horrifically punishes you and takes you out of dragon form. How about this? I'll block a lot and I'll build a hand, and then I'll use that superior hand size to bully you. It's like, well, the more cards you have, the more damage I deal. So that sucks. I'll play this mix-up where the only way out of it is to attack, and you don't generally have good options on attack to threaten tons of damage without taking enormous risks. So it's multi-fold how bad the DeGray versus Midori fight is, but, you know, by no means unwinnable. When I was a much worse Midori player, I used to say that it was, you know, 3-7 on my personal chart, you know, historically, because it probably was. I lost that matchup so many times. But I'm at the point where I'm just going to counterpick out. And not that Setsuki really counters DeGray, but I think she's just a really safe character pick to deal with DeGray, Onimaru, Geiger, like all the characters that give Midori trouble. I'd rather just have the one character instead of, you know, try to play Grave or Troc or something. Meanwhile, Inomis is working on a perfect, so I'll jinx him. And watch him run a king into a Q. No, he's still going. This fight can be tough for Grave because against most characters he can threaten repeated J to kind of stay safe and protect his own hand while preventing you from building too heavily. And DeGray can threaten a lot of things off of recurring dodges. What do you think, guys? Do you think if I could make one change to DeGray, I think what it would be, not to nerf his damage or anything like that, but I don't know, I don't feel okay with the fact that he can ace dodge into like queen ace ace and then maintain his ace that he just used. I think that should use and like consume the ace, kind of like how blackjack works. But maybe that would completely make him horrible, I don't know. I think a lot of times when we talk about these microscopic balance changes, it's just characters are really well designed, and losing to them can sometimes feel worse than, you know, it should. Overall, there's probably nothing wrong with Ghost Riposte. Just throw. So winner of this plays me in grand finals of White Light, White Heat. Or is it White Heat, White Light? No, White Light, White Heat. I didn't expect to do that well. I do okay in fast timer tournaments. I think I've won 2 of them so far. I just feel like in general I make a lot of fast decisions anyway. Like I kind of already know, like if I have a play in mind, but if I have a top deck, I'm like, well, if I grab a queen, that's what I really want to play, and I'll play that if it shows up. But most of the time, I do okay. I did have a misplay against that Troc though, where I threw a 10 on the table for no reason. That was horrible. And we got a round 3. Kazmataz, yeah, Steam version of the game, iOS version of the game, and the Steam, or the internet one, just the one that's found at fantasystrike.com. Those all have the exact same server, so you can play on any one that you like, any platform you enjoy. That was kind of one of the major breakthroughs of it, and it was kind of a deal breaker. Like, our community is very tight-knit and small as it is, so we wanted to make sure that crossplay was 100% the thing. You don't want to fragment the player base any farther. They do have slightly different pay models, but typically it's $10 for on the iOS version for the first 10 characters, and then the Steam and browser versions are $15 for each set. You know, the first 10 characters in the base set, and then round 2 plus the rest of them from expansion are another $15. Thanks for checking it out, though. Gonna be doing a lot more casting in the future. Typically with some of the other league stuff that's going on, IYL3 tournament, or the playoffs are coming up. And those are going to be long sets. Those are going to be best of 7s with lots of spectators, hopefully. And we got the Tapanda League, which I'm not sure if this is the first matchup, but the person running this tournament, Deluxe 917, he and I are going to be playing the first match of Tapanda League tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific, and I'll be streaming that. And I encourage anybody else who has Tapanda matches to coordinate with me and try and see if we can get those played right after or before. That way we can have a much longer cast and just get more people on and involved. I've not really been following this match too much, sorry about that. Truck powered up completely. Let's take a look at discards real quick. We have no aces in Truck's discard pile. Yeah, the dodge. He might already have Silent Beast then, if he's already looking for value dodge plays. Typically this can be an indicator of Truck has it. Only kings played, so potential for pile bunker counterplay. Take a look at Enomis's plays and see if he might be holding a Joker to protect his hand from Beast Unleashed. Yeah, that's 7 throw. So this is what I'm talking about. Even the fast 0.0 speed throw is not going to beat this because point counterpoint flips it to an attack. And what's nice about it too is that it's a 7 attack, so even Trock's Special King, Lockhorn Skewer, is not going to work. Yeah, it's a panda. Actually, all caps, of course, right? So Enomis appears to just be playing around the willingness of Malthug to play Beast Unleashed raw, and sometimes it actually is a mistake to play it, even though it's going to win combat against this Dodge Happy to Gray right now. But because it won't close the game out, like Trock has to decide, okay, are the tools in my hand enough to deal that final 30 damage I need? And if that's not the case, then leading Beast Unleashed is kind of an error. He'd be better off just playing normal throws into 8 for like 20 damage off of 2 cards, which is really, really valuable. And plus, these dodges are going to help him bait Jokers out. So we have none on the table yet, so I expect to see just a normal dodge to catch it, yeah. Or a normal throw, rather, off the dodge. But that at least gets them out of his hand. So looking at dodges, we've seen 3 come out of Trock now. We could see some silly mix-up normal stuff here from Trock. Six attack cuts right through. This could be 6, 7, 8. And that actually does a whopping 27 damage if he runs the whole straight on that. We're just gonna get an 18. Yeah, Trock does everything. He's got a mix-up game. He's got hand destruction. He's got a 45 damage super. He's got fast throws, decent dodges, lots of anti-normal counterplay. Just potentially the most solid character in the entire game. Has a reversal even. Okay, so now he's just declaring, I got Beast Unleashed, and it's half my hand. Also notably, if you play Beast Unleashed, your hand is not actually destroyed. He's going to get these blocks back, and they're both 6s. So if he plays Beast Unleashed now, he'll throw 3 of them away. He might have 4. Yeah, He might have 4 aces in his hand now. He could easily take those 2 6s he grabs and then throw them away for another ace and be holding Eagle Totem after that. So even if it doesn't hit, he still has options. But again, just Enemies just toying with him, saying, hey, are you willing to play it? I'm not going to die if you hit me with it, but are you willing to play it? So Malthug trying to get him under the kill threshold. Massive hit confirm for De Grey. And he gets his aces right back. So now Malthug is pretty much one touch away from death unless he's holding a Joker, and now he has to decide, is it worth... Ah, yeah, this prevents the dodge portion of this mix-up. So that 7 hits... The 7 throw from Enemies is a guaranteed combat, like game-winning play if Malorienthal's not holding the Joker. So, and he just calls out the king and dodges it. So will he Beast Unleashed now? It's like time is ticking, and he has the patience. This could have been a huge value trap from Enemies too, though. He could still be holding it, and just wants Malthug to waste more dodges. Like knowing that he wouldn't die if Beast Unleashed hit him, and we get Eagle Totem instead. But I think he has 4 aces though. That's just me, so I don't know if we'll see back-to-back Eagle Totem right now. And he's gonna Rhetoric Attacks again. Oh, throws! And with 2 aces in discard, De Grey does not have to worry about getting hit by a Beast Unleashed right now. So double Eagle Totem, just like I said. And it's going to be me and Malthug in the Grand Finals this Fast Timer tournaments. Yeah, I would have liked to see another Rhetoric Attack. You always got a Rhetoric Attack. I think there's extremely rare situations where you don't. Okay. And I made it to Grand Finals, which I was not sure if I would even just get dumpstered in the first round like I usually do in these new tournaments. Yeah, this is definitely the first time we played in a tournament. Come on guys, only got 9 people on the stream, and one of them is Keith Bergen. So I'm sure we can do better than this. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break while you guys all get in here, please. So I will BRB bio, as we say in the MMO world. All right. And Kaz, no, I never played Rook. I actually put Rook like in my bottom 3, even though I love him. But he's still, I don't know. I'd rather play Midori than even Troc, which is a strange opinion. So let's see. Let me ask Deluxe for advice here, or Razik. Same thing. Malthug, Grave to Gray player, amazing Grave to Gray player. Do I play Midori anyways, or do I just play Troc, which I'm more comfortable with in both of those matchups? I like Midori Grave, and as you guys know, I greatly dislike Midori to Gray, so... If you guys want to hear me be salty on the stream the entire time, I can bring Midori out. Yeah, see Deluxe is saying Troc. Razik will never vote for Troc, I don't think. Under no circumstances does he even want to see the character played, so... Here's what I'll do. Yeah, I will I think I'll play Troc and steal game 1, and if I have to bet my tournament life on it, I'll switch back to Midori. Pick Midori. That's 1 vote for Troc, 1 vote. No, 2 votes for Troc, 1 vote for Midori. Animus vote is worth 2. Because he votes for drama and hype before he votes for value and realism. Okay. I think he's gonna degrade me. And I don't like Setsuki Grave, so let's do this. Oh, thank you, Legion. Alright. Alright. I'll tell you what, I don't want to put whatever Malthug put on the stream in case I get copyright wrecked, so I'm going to turn the music off on in-game so that you guys can all listen to whatever you want to listen to and get hype on it. And if you want to root for me, then I suggest you listen to a variation of Cornered from Apollo Justice, because that's what I would be playing right now if I wasn't streaming, most likely. Just because I don't want to get, I don't want to get this all muted out. Malthug, so let's go. Sorry guys, Troc's coming. Oh, there's Grave, damn it. I would have been okay with this, but this matchup's not that bad either. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So we're gonna have a silent stream for Malthug. Yeah, that's what I get for second guessing my own pick, right? Let's see. Let's just try to play around Jay real quick, because I just represented Jay. KTO'd the 5. So he's just going to draw another card. I think this is best of 3 regardless of being grand final. Shows a 5, but he's Grave. He doesn't necessarily just get hit by 5s. Let's be cheeky. Let's do this thing. Yeah, all right. Give me a 5. Oh, damn. I think we just good move now, and that could be a mistake, but I have a gold burst, and I'm okay with getting it played instead of using it to undercut Jay or something. I'd rather just double build. I'd rather build with him and get to endgame with a life lead. And there's my 5. So let's do this. Let's do this again. Let's be maximum cheekiness and try and call out the 5 poke. Although again, this is Grave though. He can just J or He can poke and play 10s to counteract Lockhorn Skewers. Cool stuff. But now the J threat is actually gone. Maybe. We'll see if he's got more. Yeah, 4 poke. He knows I'm playing 4s, so now this is not too bad. You guys are probably staring at this K and you're like, how could he possibly not play the king instantaneously? That's just what the guy does. Alright, there's 2 J's gone. Troc just holds right on the stick, gets hit in the face, and keeps walking forward. That's how he rolls. Yeah, let's do it now. Not bad, not bad. He has unsuccessfully lightning trapped me, though. Let's get attached. We see that magical 4th J. I just don't think he'll throw, so I'm okay with blocking. That's my grappler mindset. I know that some people have there's philosophy A and there's philosophy B, I think. And philosophy A is if they're not going to attack, I should throw. For me, it's philosophy B. It's if I think they won't throw, then I'm gonna block. And that's mostly where my decision making comes into play with all of that. I think he may still poke here. Oh, good protection. Good hand protection for me. It's a big 18. Or 19, rather. He's in the death zone. But I can't actually get 3 aces back yet. Let's throw again. This is an autoplay, isn't it? Yeah, it's fine. In this particular fight, I need to get as far ahead as I can, I'd say. But also, I mean, if you're talking about grapplers, we need to get our damage off on our throws. Like, that's 19 off of 2 cards. That's really, really efficient. And Troc, like Malthus said, he doesn't get that much off knockdown. I can do crazy mix-up stuff. The hand that I have right now, I can't really do that. So it's... Oh, timer. Don't talk. Okay, good. Fast timer, can't really chat too much. Okay, now I'm 6 poke, True Power Storms from death. That's a thing. Okay, now he knows that I have a Joker. Other characters, you might want to take the knockdown depending on the situation and then the follow-up that you have after that. So a character like Valerie might not want to even bother with a queen anyway. You might just raw True Power now. Oh no. A character like Valerie might want to take advantage of the knockdown because she gets better plays off of mix-up normal to start. So like a throw into a normal combo, not so devastating, but if like a 2 poke into 6-6-6-5, that's better. So she can play around mix-up a lot better. And so can let's see, let's go for one more stomp. So can characters like Zane. Alright guys, don't judge me. Yep. Game. The ninest of throws, as a certain Mystic Juicer would say. And do I get Geiger now? Does he play Geiger? I don't know. Onimaru? See, with Troc, 9 throw is not so bad because it just still 0.0. Ah, Lum, okay. I've won this matchup before. It's not complete trash, I don't think. It's bad, but it's not so horrible that it's unplayable. Yeah. So I don't necessarily fear low hand or turn 1 Lum plays too much. I have such a life total, and if he lands a poke or something, it's not a huge deal. Like, he's not going to do critical damage off of it, and he's going to burn his hand size to do it. But I like to pressure with throws against Lum early game anyway, because I really can't just sit and let him block. Yeah, he can attack spam me and get stuff going, but sometimes they throw to prevent me from just blocking the whole early game. Yeah, he's just going to spam K at me. That's pretty unfortunate. That's 30 damage of 28 I've taken so far. And he's going to keep on RTDing him back. So the question is, does he just play it again, or does he just throw me, or just block himself? And so now he's in a really good position. I think I'll do the obvious thing. I'll just block. I don't care if I get thrown, because I got to deal with this some way. And he's so incentivized to play the king anyway. And other things that he could do, well, he could just lose it right here. But like he did right now. But the other thing that he could do also that's really frustrating is he could play a queen to beat my J attempt at preventing him from spamming K at me, right? So there's things. And for those who are wondering what we're talking about, yeah, there's a J to beat my J attempt. There's a rule that we're talking about with power-ups where, not to get too intense on it, but it would just limit Satsuki and Lum's ability to get aces in their discard pile as fast as possible to do certain tricks. It's possible that Lum might lose his ability to play Poker Flourish at will, and that could be very bad for the character. But we'll see how that goes in the future, and if it'll be an issue for the character. He's a top tier character. I think he's still going to be just as strong. It's going to like very, very, very lightly good throw. It's going to very lightly limit some of the stuff that he can do, and I don't think it's going to prevent him from doing Poker Flourish 90% of the time that he wants to do it anyway. He still has the ability to set it up, and it's not so bad for him. All right, I haven't landed a hit against this panda, and this is part of the reason why this fight kind of sucks. It's just when does he take his foot off the gas pedal? Keep throwing. That's excellent. So I played a throw range early because like I said, I'm willing to throw. But I'm trying to get to a point where I can... Like, he might just attack here anyway. This is silly. I want Beast Unleashed because I want to play it. I can get access to it now. He's still holding a hidden king there. Not hidden. It's a pocket king. And a J. So of course I want to block, right? So if he's going to get me low enough to where I have to kill him essentially before he triggers off 2 blackjacks, that's a huge thing for Lum. Right now I'm slow, and that means that my king throw will now trade with him if he decides to do that. So I'm going to be a madman, and I'm just going to gold burst, beat a poke. Now he plays a throw. Yeah, this would have traded. I needed my 2. So now I can be right back in here in a heartbeat, but the timing on the Beast Unleashed is very important. 6 and 3 attached. I know I criticized this play last time, but I'm just going to play it now. Get it caught. Just get back in this now. My hand size is still strong. I can get Eagle Totem very easily, which I'm going to do. Yeah, Raw Beast Unleashed is how you win this. You have to do it because Lum's got jokers. He always has jokers, and you have to make sure like you can't dodge into it. That's just insane. It's just not a really reliable method for getting it off. It just doesn't work. So I gotta preserve this dodge, but it's really not gonna do me much good. If I know that he's willing and able to just play things that lose to dodge outright, like that, he probably has Joker backup. Like, I wouldn't doubt it. So like I'm not gonna get dodge super going as much as I would like, you know. But the alternative here is if I get thrown, or if I run like a throw into a good card like a queen like that, that could actually put me into really good poker shenanigans range. So I want to make sure that that doesn't happen to me. And now I have Beast Unleashed again, and like it's possible. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it now. I'm just gonna fire it, and if it doesn't work, I'm still in this. Wouldn't this be a hype way to end this? Because I think he's gonna attack though. I think he feels safe enough, or he just dies. And that was a risk that I was willing to take. And like I said, that's how you beat Lum. Is you just hit him with Raw BU because if he has Joker, then I'm not dodging into it. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. And this is how Midori loses this fight, is he hedges his bets on dodging into FTB. And he didn't have the Joker, so he didn't have that free, I'm just going to attack until he dodges me play. Well, I'll unleash the beats, turn the music back on. Trying a little bit loud. So I win a fast timer tournament that I didn't really expect to. I didn't even know this was happening. Thought I was gonna just play. Let's switch to this one. There we go. Yeah. The Troc beat. I wonder what Troc's theme is gonna be when he finally gets into Fantasy Strike, the fighting game. So I've heard most of the themes for the cast of the V1. Unfortunately, Valerie doesn't have a theme song. I think that she would have one before other people do. But that's Troc. Mystic Deadman, whenever Leontes wins a tournament, it's potentially fraudulent. But at least I have a reason for why I do things, right? Then you can at least respect my play. You can be like, oh yeah, he actually thought that through. He, you know, yeah, he won with Beast Unleashed into Beast Unleashed, but he thought it through, you know? There was actual decision-making skills going into play, and his hand was pretty well protected, and you know, there goes. Congrats to Koroyer for tilting me with his DeGray play. The turn 1 7 throw into Midori King throw into Ace Ace, and forcing me off the character. But this is a couple times I've actually had my Troc counterpicked by Lum, and it hasn't worked out for the Lum, even though it really is a hard counterpick. It really is, but it kind of just goes to show that, you know, strong character is strong, and you know, you can counterpick Zane with Troc all day, but if the person on the disadvantaged side knows what they're doing, you really got to be careful. You can't just walk into a counterpick situation and be successful. This is the thing you find in most fighting games, actually, is that, you know, people who are character specialists like myself, they'll play characters in Street Fighter 4 or Guilty Gear, and they know their counter picks better than they know anything. Like, you can't just run a Guile counter pick out of Bison and be like, oh yeah, you know, Guile wins this 7-3 or whatever the current thing is. But you know that Bison has spent a good 50% of his time practicing this Guile matchup, and so you got to be on your game. You cannot just, you know, derp into it. And not that I'm saying Malthug did that, obviously not. Malthug is a tremendous player, and I said many times that if this game had jerseys of all of its top players, I would have a Malthug jersey before I'd have anybody else's. Like a sweet, like, you know, basketball Malthug jersey. Purple and blue. Why does CPAT look fraudulent? CPAT, tell me why I'm a good Midori, please. I didn't play against you, but you said that you would tell me if I beat you in an actual set. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's have like how sweet would a Vendetta like hockey jersey be? That's like green and black, and it has like a what number would be on that? 36, 2, 8, maybe 2. Like Manelker, would he have a 55? I think so. Come on, man. Merch is good. I would buy you a Vendetta soccer shirt with all of his like sponsors on there, you know. Like what? Like you guys have seen Mario Kart 8? How it has all these awesome like fictional sponsors, like the Koopa oil and stuff. Yeah, Master Blaster, I really thought about making a Midori jersey. Like, I have a friend who does, who knows a friend who does custom tailoring type stuff. And I really thought about giving her a lot of the stuff. Yeah, been sponsored by Razer, nice. About giving her some assets and art to make me a Midori jersey, and I really struggled with what number I would use. And I really thought about 52, but I thought about 2 as well, because if you play the other Fantasy Strike games like Puzzle Strike and Flash Duel, he has all this stuff that has to do with his 2. You know, he's got his 2 is Dragon Form and Yomi. His 2 is he's got Master of 2s and Flash Duel. His Dragon Form lets him anti-2s, and he has Rigorous Training, or not Rigorous Training, but Purge Bad Habits, which gets him additional 2s. So I felt like you know, if you want to have a more overall Fantasy Strike themed jersey, I might actually want to go with number 2. But 52 is good as well. All right, what do I win? Do I win something? Just honor and pride as usual, and cool. Do I have the thread open about it? No, I don't. Yeah. I would put him in second tier. He's not top tier. You know, a lot of people don't think that Midori is a very good character, but that's okay. Well, anyway, if anybody on the Yomi stream, just you know, give me a subscribe and follow us on Twitter and Twitch and Facebook and all that stuff. But I plan to have more streams going on. It was a lot of fun playing some matches against people I've never played against. So I'm gonna get back to work, and I'm gonna cut the stream short here. So everyone, you know, have a good day. Play more Yomi. Get on the Steam version. Check that out. Happy Yomi, everybody. Have a good day. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, to see me play against Deluxe in a very, very serious match. It's a Panda League. So we'll see if I shelf Midori against Deluxe, or if I bring him out in dire situations with my back to the wall. So everyone have a good day. See you later.